Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you may be in the world. It's very hot here today. I just wanted to get that in first because, it's one of those, get the menopause fan out. Oh guys, it is so hot today. Seriously, hot and humid. Him indoors and myself are thinking of getting an air conditioner in the living room. Just one of those that you put in the wall that just does one room, so we'd have one room to escape to that was cool. Oh, it'd be fabulous. Anyway, I digress. We're not here to talk about the weather. Oh, goodness. How very English of me. We're here to talk about Black Friday. Now, I know I'm cutting down my handbag collection, and I really am cutting it down. I'll show you next week. But it was Black Friday, and there's some really good deals going, and I just couldn't resist a few of them. So I do have four boxes to unbox with you. Nothing monumental, but nice, hopefully. This one intrigues me because this box here, you can see how big it is from a company that I ordered a pair of earrings from. Now, with all the nice fancy schmancy packaging in the world, a pair of earrings ain't going to be in this box, are they? Or are they? Well, do you know, I'm totally befuddled. I can't even get the thing out of it. I have to turn the box upside down. Bear with me. Oh, oops. Okay, right. Okay, now it's upside down. It is from the company that I ordered some earrings from. There's this box inside that's this big. I mean, why? It's a pair of earrings. Right, okay. Well, inside the rather oversized box, shall we say, there is this. There is, the packing paper. Now, I assume the earrings are in this little box here. And I don't know what the other two things are. How bizarre. It's not, it's not doing the carbon footprint much good, is it, really? I mean, when you order something that big, put it in a little box, please. Oh, goodness, something rattling around in here. Right, you shall have to investigate. What is this? I don't know why companies do this. You can tell it's an unsponsored video, can't you? Or should I be saying, I love your company. Thank you for sending me so much fabulous extra stuff that I didn't really need, and do please sponsor me. Right, this is a certificate. Well, that's fair enough. Certificate that comes with the jewellery. Yeah, individual serial number, date of purchase, etc. Right. Okay. And then there is a little booklet, like, oh, that's blank. That's useful, isn't it? With their jewellery, their pearls. Little gold chain number. So there's that. And what else have we got? So that went in that, like, cardboard box thing. they've sent me a carrier bag. I mean, look, I suppose if you were giving these to somebody as a present, it would be nice to have a little something to put them in, but you know, that's the box, which is very nice. Look, I mean, it's got a nice bow on top, lovely packaging, but box, bag, bag, box. Now, I mean, it's just, why is it so big? I don't know. Is it age? Is it just me? Or, oh, I don't know. I'm exhausted and I haven't even opened the earrings yet. Oh, gave it away. Whoops. I think I said that before though. Right, I'll undo that. Very nicely tied ribbon. I'm stunned by the size of that box. Right, hold on, no, this opens. Okay, so this is quite clever. So, that's the box there. You take off the lid. And the front comes down like that. And then you've got this really nice sort of mock suede type fabric. And hopefully inside, yes, are the earrings I ordered. Finally. There you go. I love them, they're pearl hoops. A nice little cushion inside. I mean, look, they're beautifully presented, and you know, I know some people are really big on, you know, they want the packaging to be nice and the box and the this and the that and the whatever, but you know, the world we live in today, we need to be a bit more responsible, don't we? Well, I think we do anyway. I shall try them on and get back to you. Right, this is about 10 minutes later, and let's just say they're very nice earrings, but I wouldn't want to put them on in a hurry. Do excuse me, I'll have a quick fan. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got one of them on. If you're somewhat challenged in the dexterity department, like me, you know, with arthritis in your fingers, hands, you know, whatever, they're a bit of a to get on. Anyway, there they are. And they're really lovely. I mean, they're beautiful earrings. I do love them. But, I'll tell you what, they're so-and-so to put on. So I'm just looking at my notes here. Right. These are 3 to 7 millimetre Aurora pearl earrings with 18 karat gold. And Aurora pearls come from the South Seas and are made from untreated Australian South Sea pearls. These pearls are known for their beauty and scarcity. It's quite funny, isn't it? Because the company is actually based in Cambridge in England. So the pearls have gone from here all the way up to England and all the way back to here again. So they've done a round the world trip really, haven't they? Anyway, yeah, 3 to 7 millimetres in diameter. They're sort of graduated, so they go down to the bottom of the hoop. 393 Australian dollars, which I think is pretty good, and with 18 karat gold as well. And I had well, I didn't have a discount code, somebody else had a discount code that I used for 15% off site-wide. So they cost about 330 Australian dollars approximately. My maths just goes out the window when it's hot, seriously. And they're really lovely. But, you know, it seriously took me about 10 minutes to get this one on. Now, you know, if you're just a normal person, you don't have dexterity issues, it would probably take you a minute or 2 minutes, but anyway. So, as I said, this is from a jewellery company called Gingiberry. Gingiberry, G-I-N-G-I-B-E-R-I. And they're based in Cambridge in England. And the code that I used was I think it was Tamara 15, because I saw these on Tamara's website. And I just thought, how unusual. I've never seen a little graduated pearl hoop like that before. Really comfortable on the ear, really nice, but huge box. I mean, it's like you give somebody a gift that big. And, you know, when they get down to the actual gift inside, they could be somewhat disappointed because they might have thought they were getting something huge. Anyway, that's just my spin on it. Oh, I think the hot weather makes me a tad grumpy as well, so I do apologise if I'm a bit on the feisty side regarding packaging, etc., etc. Okay, and next one is from Net-a-Porter. Now they were having, oh, honestly, I'm such a sucker for sales, I really am. I can remember somebody saying once, would you buy it if it wasn't in the sale? And the answer is no, I probably wouldn't have done, but then that's because, you know, I would have thought it would have been too expensive if it wasn't a sale price. Anyway, they were having, I think it's still on now, and it's a, although it says a private reward sale up to 50% off, so I don't know if you need to be invited to, you know, look at the sale or not. I mean, look, I don't spend a huge amount of money at all at Net-a-Porter, so I can't imagine you have to spend that much to be invited to a private sale. I think they just say that, you know, just to try and make you feel a bit, oh, you know, I must be a very important customer. Oh, I'll tell you what, I can't undo these knots in this blessed ribbon. You know, at least some companies now are offering basic packaging or, you know, fancy sort of, you know, like Net-a-Porter black box type packaging. I think Gingerberry should maybe, you know, if they'd have said, is this a gift? Yes or no, you know, do you want it in a big box or one that's suitable for the product? Anyway, moving on. I am moving on. God, I'm having a whingy day, I do apologise. So this was in the sale and it was reduced from $1,590 to $954. And, you know, no guesses where it's from. And it's a dust bag. And I've seen these before on the Alexander McQueen website and thought those are nice, but, you know, it's just a belt. And $1,500 for a belt just seems a bit, you know, a bit excessive, doesn't it? Oh wow, it is really lovely. Okay, it's got the, keep the tag on. Okay, it's one of these belts that has a, you know, oh, I'm covered in bits from the brown cardboard. How are you supposed to do this thing up? It's very strange. There's sort of a, so you know, you'd want to sit with this lower down actually on your waist. You know, it's sort of here. But it's quite nice. It is quite heavy as well. But I do love these. They remind me of, you know, those lovely little clutches that they do with the little sort of, you know, the skulls and decorations on the top you put your fingers through. Love those, but not good for people with arthritis in their fingers. But it is very nice. I mean, that is gorgeous. It's just a plain quite thin black belt. Nice though, nice quality. Oh, I see, you're supposed to... Right, I'll try putting it on again because I had it totally wrong there. I thought it felt a bit weird. It's supposed to go through this loop. There's a... Is it just there? There's a sort of a loop. It's supposed to be lopsided like that, I suppose so. Right, so it goes through there, and then it's got a stud there that goes through one of the holes to suit your size. There we go. Oh, that's better. I've got it on upside down. No. I really like that. I mean, it's heavy, but when it's on properly like this, it doesn't feel that heavy really. The weight's fairly evenly distributed. Oh dear. Right. This is the trouble with having iffy fingers. Hold on a minute. I had to get him indoors to help me take it off because this is terrible, honestly. I do feel quite ridiculous at times. You see where it goes through, it's that stud on the back, you put it in one of these, you know, one of these holes here. And it's fairly easy to put on, but to take off, sort of, you know, when you're doing it from the inside here, it's a bit awkward. Well, so far there are two things that I've bought from the Black Friday sale. Well, the earrings aren't really Black Friday sale, are they? But the belt is. Have proved to be somewhat challenging for somebody with dexterity issues. However, having said that, I do love this belt and will most definitely be keeping it because I do have a him indoors, thankfully, to undo it for me. If I didn't have a him indoors to undo it for me, I would be sending it back. Right, oh goodness. Sorry, I need the fan again. Okay, so next box. Whoops. Also from Net-a-Porter. It's a bag. I mean, I feel quite ridiculous. I mean, I've spent the last few days sorting through my whole bag collection, figuring out what's going, what's staying. Black Friday sale pops up, and what do? I buy a bag. Now, I'll tell you why. The reason is I have a really good excuse. This one that I'm selling, which is being listed on eBay on Sunday, is going. And just because I use the other one every time I think about using, you know, one of those clutches. But Demellier do a sort of similar one like this. It pushes down to open. I mean, it's obviously, you know, a bit of a dupe. Let me go back a bit. Of this one. But it's a lot cheaper. I mean, that Suburb pochette now is over, I think it's about $2,200, and this one was reduced from 925 to 555. So, you know, quite a difference in the price. And also with this one, it doesn't have the top handle, but it does have, if I can get to it, I'm having one of those days where everything seems to be fiddly. I can't, how do you get this chain out? Oh, I see, right. Right, let's see, okay. So it has a gold chain on it. You'd think I'd purposely ordered things that were going to be faffy and fiddly, wouldn't you? But I haven't. They just turned out that way. Anyway, I quite like that with a little gold strap. I mean, I do like these as a little top handle bag, but like I said, one is enough. And this one, because it's got a shoulder strap, I think is different enough to warrant keeping it. She says tentatively. And the back's black leather. It's very nice actually, and the quality is actually quite good. I mean, I don't know how long or how well this would wear, but you know, it's quite a nice, very easy to open. You just push that down. And there are two sections in the side. And there's also a zip compartment at the back, which is pretty substantial. I think you can see that. So, having just sorted out my evening bags, I've now added another one. But no, I do really like that actually, and having the bit of a shoulder strap, well, chain, makes it very wearable. So I'm pretty sure that's staying as well. However, you'll see next week the sort of clearing out that I've done, and you will be surprised, I'm sure. I was surprised with myself, really. Okay, so the last one is from, it's from Oroton. You know the big slouchy hobo bag that I bought from Oroton, that I thought the company wasn't even in existence anymore. You know, and I found that really nice big slouchy black hobo. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put it up here. It's a really good one, and the bag is fabulous. I love it to pieces. It's pretty much replaced all of my totes. I mean, it's just so much easier to, you know, having it on your shoulder. It's such a comfortable bag to carry. Numerous layers of packing. Right, well, this is quite small, she says. The trouble is, I see these measurements in centimetres, and it's my own fault. I really should get my tape measure, which I have with me all the time. Wherever I am, there's a tape measure. Why don't I look at the measurements and see what the inches are? Because I thought this was going to be a decent sized bag, and it's as you can see, it's really not what I was expecting at all. I really must start doing that, checking the measurements and converting them to inches, because you know, talking of carbon footprint, you know, here's me admonishing companies for, you know, the carbon footprint being bigger than it needs to be, and here's me, you know, getting little bags like that when I thought I was getting not a big one, but, you know, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than this. The leather, however, is absolutely gorgeous. It's very sort of vintage looking. You know, it's got that sort of 70s look. There's a buckle under there, and yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to be fooled by a buckle again. There's a magnetic fastening underneath, pocket at the front. I mean, it is a nice little bag, but it is little. And yeah, inside there's a slip pocket just there. So take some of that. Oops. But it is small, isn't it? Nice interior. This slip pocket here is actually leather, and then it's cotton lined. I mean, it's a lovely little bag, but it's little. I mean, it really is, you know. Where's the, I mean, there's the Demellier clutch. And there's the Oroton bag, do you see what I mean? So it's 25.5 centimetres by 15.5 centimetres by 5.5 centimetres, which in old money is 10 inches, which isn't actually that small. Height 15.5 centimetres, just over 6 inches. 5.5 centimetres is just over 2 inches. So, you know, it's not a tiny bag, but it's just, I really was expecting a bigger bag. And I'm learning my lesson with small bags now, because a lot of the bags that I'm selling from my collection are small bags. Because I don't know why, I just need to take more stuff with me. You know, I need to take my reading glasses in case. So, you know, it's 2 pairs of glasses. You've got to have sunnies with you at all times in Australia, really. Reading glasses, bit of makeup, you know, cards, etc., etc. And that bag just wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be big enough, so that one unfortunately will not be staying. If anybody did want a small bag like that though, it's $349 and there's $30 off for first purchase, and well, it's free delivery if you're in Australia. But they've also got these in the outlet in black, dark ruby, which is a really nice red, tan, dark navy, and a very pale duck egg. And that's reduced from $349 to $209.40. There's an extra 25% off at checkout, so they're $157.05. So if you just want a little bag like that, it's really nice leather. It really is gorgeous. Oh, it's slightly adjustable. No, well, it's slightly adjustable. There's another hole, but you know, it fits on the shoulder. But for me, no, that unfortunately is a no-no. So The Demellier clutch I'm meant to measure for you is 11 5/8 of an inch across, or 29 centimetres. It's 12 centimetres high, or just under 5 inches, and 4.5 centimetres across, which is 1 3/4 inches, which is the perfect size really for a clutch. And I do like this sort of east-west proportion. I really love this bag. It's nice, and the leather on the back is really smooth. It's really nice and soft. But it's a shame about the Oroton bag, but at least it was only sent locally and can be returned locally. So at least I'm not sending it halfway around the world, but no, it will definitely have to be returned, that one. The colour is gorgeous. For anybody who's interested, the colour is lovely. It's a lovely beige. It's a really warm beige. And the leather is just, oh, it's so soft and supple. It's just a nice little shoulder carry if you're after a little bag. So, those are my little Black Friday purchases. 3 I'm keeping, 1 I'm not, so that's a fair rate of success actually. Oh goodness, so hot. Sorry I keep talking about the weather. And you know, when I lived in England, my mum's English, well, was English, my dad's Australian. And my mum would always be talking about the weather, and my dad would say, oh, for goodness sake, do English people ever talk about anything else? So I seem to have picked it up from my mother, but then, I don't know, people in Australia talk about the weather a lot. Anyway, this is really boring stuff. You don't want to sit and listen to this. So, that is it for today. The next video will be on Wednesday. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'll put it up there now. I explained that the changes to my channel and that I'm cutting back to 2 videos a week, so I'm just doing Wednesday and Friday. Next Wednesday, I've got a really good one for you. Really good. And Friday's not too bad either, so like I said, I'd sooner give you 2 really good videos a week than 3 sort of okay ones, you know? Oh, and also the plans for Vlogmas are coming along really well. I'm really looking forward to that. I'll put details of products that are still available in the description box down under. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. À bientôt mes amis. Au revoir et bonsoir.